everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rosanna and I'm here today to talk to you about all things Chanel. We're gonna get right into 23K and everybody's been obsessed about this Kelly Chanel bag. Let's pop it up here. I do like it and the price point is actually not that crazy because it's not one of their classic bags yet. 5,800 Canadian dollars, about like 4,000 USD. It is really cute, but it does seem a little bit useless. I know everyone's comparing it to the Kelly bag because of the top handle and how it looks. I mean, it's definitely more accessible and easier to buy than the Kelly bag. And it does come in this beautiful coral color as well. I actually think there are a couple more bags I do like more than this Kelly bag in this collection. Let me keep showing you. There's another small shopping bag with the accordion flaps. This one's just okay. It kind of reminds me of the Celine Trio that used to be really popular. Another shopping bag. It's kind of interesting. I feel like there's a lot of retro detailings in this collection, and literally everywhere in the fashion world there's so many retro like 70s or 90s detailing now, and this shopping bag kind of reminds me of the class opening it up. The small backpack, if you can tell, I'm obsessed about the small backpacks. I did end up getting one of the Duma backpacks from the previous collection, and I didn't think they could make it better, but look at this. The color is beautiful. It's a coral pink color. No words for it. I really like how they did the two pockets on either side and the pocket in the front. And I personally love how each pocket flap has its own CC to it. Having the pockets on the sides kind of give me more of an outdoorsy vibe too. It's almost like less elegant and more sporty, which I am here for. I really do think this is going to be one that's really popular. They have another backpack that's tweed and less of that pocket detailing. I actually like this one a little less, but overall I usually like the leather ones better. And another Chanel 22 in a nice like dark gray and silver tone metal. Coming to the Chanel 22 handbags, a lot of people have been obsessing about this too, and I can see why. Like the Camellia, it's really pretty and it's such a signature flower of Chanel. It looks gorgeous in the Chanel 22 bag. It is supposed to be cashmere, which just already sounds expensive. It's 7,400 Canadian dollars, so about 6,000 USD. It's very luxurious. If you want something a little bit more hard wearing, there is a printed calfskin of like abstract camellia flowers. I like it overall. You know, these Chanel 22, there's a mini one with like the So Black hardware now for the logo in the front. But I still am worried about the corners where the straps come through. Everyone who's like had this bag now or looked at it, and I've tried it on in stores as well, it's like the corners of the bags, the chains will eventually like rub and I think it'll like deteriorate. The mini ones, I mean, you're just not supposed to stuff it, but the larger Chanel bags, it feels like I can put a lot of things in it. I feel like I could potentially use it for work, but I don't think you really can, which is slightly disappointing to me. But the mini ones are in caviar leather. You can see it in the pink color as well. I think that if one day they like do some type of reinforcement for where the chains come through, that's when I'll look at it again. So I guess I'll wait a little bit longer for that. They have a couple of like hobo bags. It's nice, but I don't think it's worth the price. Personally, I like the simplicity of it. But if I was paying for Chanel prices, I want something with a little bit more oomph, which is where I come to the box bags. I think the box bags are really nice. This is kind of like the new like variation of box bags, and the mini box bag is probably one of my favorite bags in this entire collection. It is so pretty. The mini is just so nice. It looks, I love the structureness of it. It's almost like a vanity, but it's more elevated. It's 6,400, so about like again, like 4,000 something USD. Feel like that is a timeless one with the crumpled calf skin, the shiny calf skin look, and it's like slightly crumply looking. They have it in the patent bag as well, in the black and the red. These ones give me a little bit more like bowling bags, the way it opens up. I'm a little bit less of a fan of these ones. I feel like these ones are going to age out a little bit faster. The clutches, I personally really like this so black variation of the Camellia. It looks like it would have been for someone that's a little bit older, but with the so black hardware, suddenly it's like a younger, fresher take on it. I don't know why. Once it's like so black, we all go like, oh my god, love. But I do like it. And going with the Camellia, like this whole collection has it. And I'm going to show you some shoes later that I do actually love with the Camellia on it. So they have it in like the red evening bag and the pink. I personally, it's not my thing. I can see how people like it, but I did have to add in like the very price upon request Camellia bag. Not because I love it, but because I do think that these ones are more of like a work of art. So probably not coming to my closet anytime soon, but it's still very nice to look at. The small flap bags, surprisingly, this is one thing I noticed for this collection, is they didn't do any double flaps for the seasonal collections, which is nice. If you like the Camellia look, I actually kind of like this pink. Online, there's only the pink, but I'm sure they have a black in store. It's a single flap, so the price is a little bit lower than if it was a double flap, and I think that it looks quite good. There's a tweed variation. We know how I feel about tweed. It's okay. I don't have the money for that. Mini flap bag. This one's also really nice. I think if you wanted an evening bag, this is actually quite cute. It's velvet, which is a little bit hard to take care of. I'm literally wearing a velvet blazer right now, but if you are just using it for the evening, I think you can make it work. I love like the triple chain on it and the enamel Camellia CC logo right at that front. Really pretty. Small flap bag. This is all sequins. Again, it's a single flap, so the price is a little lower, given that it's sequin and it's more of like that luxury material other than just plain calf leather. There's a mini flap bag in so black. It almost gives like accordion vibe. It isn't accordion, but it kind of flares out at the bottom, giving a little bit more space. I personally don't like it. I don't like the double stitching. I think it's a little bit too busy almost. The mini flap bag with the tweed, they're still going strong with like the ball chain, which is interesting. It's been a couple years now almost, but I still haven't got so fully into that. I love the fact that it's adjustable, but the fact that it's like a big massive ball, I still haven't got over it. So I still on the fence about that. Going to a couple of shoes, and then we're gonna go to a wallet on chains that happened to blow my mind. Sling bags. I love this. This is like, I love it. I think if I was to get anything, like, I mean, of course I want to buy everything, but if I was to get one piece that's like not super high price point, it would be these sling bags. I think they're so gorgeous. Very, very Chanel-esque. It gives me very Karl Lagerfeld vibes. That black and white. I can dress it up or down. It's really pretty. And I own a couple of Chanel shoes, including sandals and whatnot, from years ago. Like I have some from like 5-6 years ago that still consistently come out in the collections. I make sure I buy like the most classics as possible, sometimes with like a little bit tweak here and there, but they still have the same thing. So this I think will last the test of time by being a little bit more unique in your collection. There's these printed ballerina ballet flats. It's all right. I'm not a huge fan of like the printed. I rather have like actual texture personally. And Mary Jane's, these are also really nice. If the camellia flowers are a little bit too much for you, for which I think most people they are, these Mary Janes are a great buy. If you didn't know already, ballet flats, Mary Janes are back. So please take out those like 2010 ballet flats or 2000 even. I've already taken mine out. If you have like shiny metallic ballet flats or you just like plain ballet flats, wear them with your cargo pants, wear them with your wide-legged jeans. They are back. We got some boots here. These are suede, so I think suede is a lot harder to take care of when it's on your feet rather than on your handbag, but nevertheless it's quite cute. It has that little camellia right at the front. But these ones are the ones I like more, the high boots. I love the contrast of the black and the white. I love how high these are and that crumpled shiny fabric, grosgrain and lambskin. So pretty. I like how tight this looks. Like I like how like it formed up to your feet. If you don't like the camellia, they do have a plain version which has a slightly higher heel, but I do like that CC detail. It's right on the inner heel, which is just like, it's just a tiny little placement detail, but it makes all the difference. This one is a little bit higher, but I think also very similar, very sleek silhouette. And let's go end off with some beautiful small leather goods. And some of these are my favorite before we round off and recap everything that we just looked at. Wallet on chain. I love this one. It is 5,000 Canadian dollars, about 3,500 USD. I love how they embrace the camellia into this. The CC is like updated with a little camellia, and on the chain itself there's a little camellia as well on the long chain. I'm really hoping, but probably not, that it's shortened because I'm just like a short person, so the wallet on chains never quite fit me because they're all a little bit too long, so you have to like double the strap on the bottom. But I think I really like this one, and I do like the CC is a little larger than previous wallet on chains because it's not the super classic one, and it has like that full turn lock. Another clutch on chain, if you can't and potentially won't be able to afford the price upon request ones, this one's actually not bad. It's a mini one and it's about 3,000 Canadian dollars, so that's like pretty much free. Okay, 3,900 Canadian dollars, so it's like 2,500 USD. So this one's actually like not bad, and it has a mirror in the middle, mirror in the inside there. I'm not a huge fan of like round bags, even though I like the look of it, because you can fit literally nothing. You can't even fit your phone. Sometimes you can't even fit your like little card holder because it's square. So you can basically only fit a lipstick, maybe your AirPods, but why would you bring AirPods to a wedding? Okay, a clutch with chain. So the same type of Kelly bag, but even smaller. Again, it's like the same price as that mini Camellia bag you just saw. It's 2,900 Canadian, about 2,500 USD. Again, it's kind of nice. I've seen people like holding it on social media. It's so small. It's like literally smaller than my face. So just keep in mind that you can fit absolutely nothing in it. But again, do we really fit things in our bags? Clutch with chain. And what is the most beautiful thing about this is it actually has some strass, some crystals on that top handle. This is also one of my favorite bags in this entire collection. It's so classic. You know that this is not going to age out anytime soon, and no one's going to be like, oh, that Kelly Chanel bag you got from 23K. Nobody is going to know that with this. Like, this could have literally came out with any collection. And I really like it. It looks very timeless. And yes, actually it is like a wallet on chain. It does have the slots in the back for you to put your credit cards. A vanity case. Well, they call it clutch with chain here. 4,720 Canadian dollars, or about 3,000 USD. I used to not like the vanities at all. And again, this top handle has that strass crystal on top, which is really nice detailing. But I think that they look really good now. I've been trying them on in stores, and I think it makes it for a good evening or wedding look, like it, or like a nice dinner look, or I mean, you can use it for every day, but you really have that like top handle look, and it's not so expensive like compared to like the classic flaps or like the sequin Chanel flaps. So I think this is like a really good choice for you to get into Chanel and still have such like a beautiful evening look. So let me just recap. My favorite 4 bags is actually the Kelly bag is not on there. The backpack is one of them. That like pink backpack with the butt pockets on either side. The mini box bag, really cute. And the wallet on chain with the Camellia in the front. And the clutch with chain, which has a strass on the top handle. And for the shoes, it would definitely be, I'm just going to single out the 2. It would be the slingbacks, the Camellia, and the Mary Janes, because I know that is coming back, and I know this pair you're actually going to wear everywhere. So let me know what your favorites were in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed 23K with me from Chanel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.